Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Sweden and it's a bottle of Jemtehed Brande Mademoiselle Saison X, coming in at 4.3% ABV. I really like that cartoon-like label. Superhero lady there. Black cap on this one. First beer from Jemtehed Brande, so looking forward to it. I do like a Saison. Whoa! That was a big old blast of an opening. Loads of smoke. And I was just about to say as I opened this, Sweden makes some great Saisons. They really do. They like their funky beers out in Sweden. Some great breweries out there brewing this style to absolute perfection. So I am really looking forward to getting into this one. And they're and I like this slogan, when you want your global beer to be local. Right, it was probably a 2-finger head that's dissipated now down to a 1-finger white head. Loads and loads of carbonation streaming up the middle of the glass. Look at that. It's a hazy looking lemon coloured Saison, yellow, not see-through whatsoever, but I am greatly impressed by that massive carbonation that's flying up the side of the glass. And yes, that funky farmhouse, lemony, lovely kind of citric, fruity aroma in the beer. I have to dive into this one, it sounds great. Cheers! Interesting. First taste was a mixture of a couple of things. It's like a lemony, farmhousey, very bready, quite bready, and on the finish extremely dry. It's a very dry Saison, this one. Really kind of dries your kind of mouth, and it's a drying finish in the beer, but they put it on the label extra dry 2014 edition. But the finish on the beer, they put it on the label because it is so dry. It is very dry on the finish. And that carbonation is telling. It's a big, brash, swaggering giant of carbonation. It's it really does almost dominate proceedings. It's farmhousey, it's funky, it's dry, it's lemony, it's very bready. It's a very bready beer. Yeah, pretty good. I'd like to thank my big friend from Sweden for sending the beer, Johan. Thank you very much for this. And we'll give the description. Very light golden colour with an appetising floral smell derived mostly from the yeast. Pardon me. very carbonated. With hints of citrus, ginger and coriander seeds. Mineral dryness with a very subdued bitterness and a restrained, fresh bitterness. Sorry, subdued sweetness, should I say, and a restrained, fresh bitterness. It's not sweet. It's not sweet, but it's bready, it's biscuity. And the bitterness is very good for a Saison. It's not massive, it's not meant to be a massive bitterness on this. The main sensation, if you like, if you're talking about sensations, sweetness, bitterness, then for me it's the carbonation, that kind of roaring carbonation in the mouth. It's very big, it's very, very big. If you like a big carbonated beer, it's almost, how can I put it? You've eaten a big meal, you want to kind of loosen things round. Say you've had a big meal 2 hours ago, and you're still feeling a bit full up, and you're thinking, I need a beer just to loosen this stomach up a little bit. Then this Saison would do the trick. Drink it down quite quickly, and then you'll kind of get yourself kind of moving in your stomach. You'll get a bit of kind of burping going and whatever else going, and then you'll be able to kind of drink more beer. So it's kind of it's carbonated in that way, in that sense. So yeah, bit of an awkward subject there. Didn't know how quite to kind of go across with that one. I think we got our word across in a very kind of gentle way. Rating then for Saison X by Jemtehed Brande Mademoiselle Saison X. I like it. It's the more I think about it, the more I try it. Certainly after reading the label, that bitterness is prominent. It is bitter, and I think it's that bitterness and the carbonation, I'll mention it one more time, that really does dominate proceedings in this beer. Still very drinkable for 4.3% ABV. It's certainly helping with my digestive system. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.